Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be giving you a quick overview of the perk defense, which is one of my favorite openings to play as black. First off, the perk defense occurs when white plays e4 and you respond with the move d6. After d6, the most common move for white is d4, which takes control of the center, which is the variation we'll be looking into today. After white plays d4, you will respond with knight of 6, attacking the pawn in the middle. Here, some newer players might fall into the trap of playing e5. This is a bad move, because after you take the pawn on e5 with your pawn, and they take back, you can take the queen on d1, which forces their king to move, meaning they won't be able to castle later on in the game. After that, you can fork their pawn on e5 and the pawn on f2. The king will have to slide back to protect the pawn on f2, because if they do not, and say they play knight f3, trying to defend this pawn, then this is a fork of the king and the rook, and now you've won both a pawn and a rook. So instead of that, white will play one of two moves, usually. There is f3, which is the line shot variation, which supports the center, and it also prevents any black piece from going to the g4 square later on in the game. Your opponent from here can also play knight c3, defending their pawn on e4. After knight c3, you'll be playing g6, which allows you to fianchetto your bishop. Now after g6, there are a few moves that white can play. First off is the Austrian attack. The Austrian attack sacrifices king safety for center control and also more control on the e5 square, which is really important, and I'll get into that soon. Instead of the Austrian attack, white can develop normally by playing knight f3, and you will play bishop g6, say bishop e3, castles, and white's going to want to develop this bishop and then castle themselves, like so. So now that you've reached this position, your goal is going to be to break open the center with e5. To do that, you're going to want to prepare it with rook e8, then e5. If takes, you can take back with the knight. If they take again, I recommend taking with the rook here, and you're going to be set for a pretty good middle game.